Mark Ray Money for MMAfighting.com here at UFC 230 Media Day with Roxanne Modafferi, who meets Sijara Eubanks at UFC 230 on Saturday at MSG. Roxanne, your name, Madison Square Garden, in the same sentence, in the same conversation. Women's MMA at Madison Square Garden in the same sentence. How cool is that?
It is super cool. First and foremost, the fight and fighting Sijara. I'm excited about that mostly, but yeah, I'm super excited to fight in New York. My family lives in New England in its general vicinity, so some of my cousins are going to get to come watch me. That's awesome.
A few years ago, back, let's say in the mid-aughts, when you were fighting in front of small crowds and you were one of the few women's MMA fighters in the world at that time, could you ever imagine that there would be women's MMA, big fights at Madison Square Garden, and then you'd be one of them?
Man, I didn't even know what to think of the future at that point when back in the day when I was fighting in the gymnasium of somewhere, This is so cool. It's really awesome.
So about the fight with Sijara, you had a fight with her on the show, on Tough. Different experience, though, going to a fight at full training camp. You're with John Wood, you're with Syndicate, you have that whole thing behind you now going to this fight. How different is it fighting someone on the show compared to having a real fight with them on a big card?
It's way different now, fighting Sijara, not on The Ultimate Fighter. I have John Wood. He really helped me with some game planning and taught me additional techniques that are going to really help me in this fight. I'm going to be able to take it to Sijara better now. I know what she's going to do. She does know what I'm going to do too, but she thinks she knows what I'm going to do. She's not going to be ready for my powered up state, as I intend to show everybody. It's just going to be way better, and I'm going to come out with my hand raised. I'm going to call for the title.
Super Saiyan?
Exactly.
I won't give it away too much, though.
The next level.
Wait and see. This fight, many people think that if you win, you'll at least be in the conversation for a title shot, if not possibly earning a title shot. Do you feel that way? Do you feel like this could be a title eliminator type of fight?
Man, I feel like if I do something decisive, like finish with elbows, as crazy as that might sound, I might be in the running for that. If it's a great fight, super exciting. If I take off my shirt and say my boobs was hot, maybe that'll add to that. Just throwing that out there. I probably won't have the guts to say it in the ring.
If you say that, that's like an automatic title shot because it happened with Derrick. He took him off his. If you're like an article of clothing, I think you automatically get a title shot next. That's
I would think so, but life's not fair, so who knows?
This fight kind of came together in a strange way because Sijara was supposed to fight Jessica Ai in December, and then she was supposed to fight Valentina Shevchenko on this card, and then that was a weird situation, and that got pulled, and then Shevchenko got moved back to December, and now you're fighting Sijara at MSG. So from your perspective, how did this fight come together?
Man, the fight came together, me, kind of just like that. Like, I was watching, I even had conversations on Twitter with, Chukagan, and I called out, first I called out Chukagan a few months ago just to call somebody out. Then, I called me out a while ago, but I didn't answer, so I recalled her out, and then Chukagan answered me, sure, I'll fight you, and then the title fight got switcheroonied, and
it's hard to keep track of.
I know, and then I got a call from Mick for Sijara, not Chukagan, who said yes on Twitter, but who reads Twitter these days. So I don't know, whatever. I'm just so happy to have a fight at all. I'm ready. I've been training hard. I'm ready to smash.
Did you follow at all her whole saga? She was very upset at the UFC, upset at Dana White, upset at Joe Rogan. Do you feel for her in any way? Did you follow all that?
Oh yeah, I feel really bad for her. I think she has earned the title shot, but that's the way it goes. I understand the business aspect of it. That's why I'm not a businesswoman. So I feel bad for her, but I'm gonna just handle business.
A couple last things about your division as well. Nicco Montano was the champion coming out the show. You fought her in December, and you befriended her on the show. Do you feel like they maybe didn't do right by her by stripping the belt a few months ago?
Oh yeah, that's a delicate question. I feel bad for Nicco. I know that she wrote on her Instagram that they were rushing her to fight again. So in that way, it's not really cool of them to rush her. But I mean, her weight is also a fighter's responsibility, so she did have kind of control of that. So I mean, I could see both sides of it. I just hope that she gets another chance soon.
Last thing, Joanna, Valentina, who wins that fight?
I'm not sure. I would say, Shevchenko is coming down Shevchenko, I don't know, Joanna's coming up. I don't know, I think they fought before. I'm not really sure.
Well, since you're giving predictions, DC, Derrick Lewis, what do you think?
I would like DC to win. I'm a big fan. I think he has the skill set.
Any reason you're a big fan?
He's cool. He's strong. He was nice to me. He complimented my Spider-Man socks on the Tough Talk. I like him.
That's all it takes to get your favorite Roxanne complimenting your socks.
Soxy Roxy is what they call me.
We're going on that note. Roxanne, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Roxy.